So, the king decides to be reasonable. Or does he? Because it's Mimi! I really like that Mimi gets a different dress every time she appears. It's such a nice little detail of change over time. Get over here. She does have a swooping attack, which is what I'm waiting for. Because I'm not really sure how else to reach her. Okay, that'll do it. Anyway, we're really low on time now. And it should be this one. Yep, here we go. I thought this guy was going to fight me. But no. Rip Sama, guys. So now we're in an interesting space where the game's had this very strict format for 5 chapters of you go through a door, there are 4 levels, and at the end of them you get a pure heart. And now 2.5 of those levels have been destroyed. And this is a formal device, but I don't know what it's called. But the door's still here, that's not being consumed. And the chapter title has been consumed. Because this is what Bleck is trying to create. And because I want to move quickly, we shall use carry. Irritating noises and all. And this is just what we have to do until we reach the plot trigger. It doesn't actually take as long as the running on the wheel in chapter 2 did, thank goodness, but it takes a long time. Pardon me? Here we go. And it's Mr. L. Now, we don't have the advantage of don't have the advantage of having... what was his name? The space squid dude. But we do have Boomer. The first time I got to this I had no idea what to do to fight it, but I was trying to catch his missiles. But Boomer strats work pretty well. I really hate the Nintendo thing of characters not being able to recognise each other with the most pitiful disguises. I know it's not just Nintendo, but I only ever see it in Nintendo games. Don't do the dance, Mario. Anyway, it calls at the end of the chapter, but I'm not going to stop recording there because it would be a very short chapter and we haven't actually got the pure heart yet. Excuse me. Anyway, we know at this point that the fate of the world actually hinges on Luigi's choice. But I don't know if Dementio knows that when Dementio does this. It's so inconsistent when they have him speak in third person. I don't know why. I don't know how Bleck is making that particular connection. I can understand how Tippy might be able to make the connection between Bleck and Blumiere, but not the other way around. So here we get the reveal that there was a dark tribe and a light tribe, or dark tribe and a human tribe, and Blumiere was a dark tribe, and Tympany was light, and their romance was forbidden. And so the Dark King banished Tympany. To the Void Between Worlds, where she was later found by Merlon and transformed into Tippy. So everything Bleck's doing is pointless. Even more pointless than destroying the world. And Dementio has found us. And what Dementio does is give us the same treatment that he gave Luigi. that I sent them to the next world is one of the few good jokes I've found in the entire game. But the next world is called the Underwear. So our game is over. If only. Anyway, here's a very rude character who we'll be hearing more from later, unfortunately. Whoops. Alright, we'll get up there. Anyway, here is the River Twigs. That's the other good joke I found in the game. You can actually swim it. There is an NPC who tells you to stay out of the water, but it's fine. It's just the boat is a little bit quicker. Or I think the boat is a little bit quicker. It'd be quicker yet if we didn't have to wait for this guy to do that. And here's the Queen. Fortunately, we still have the Pure Heart with us. So I guess, we're in the realm of the game overed, which is a nice joke about video games, which is kind of back on theme for the game overall, but it's a clumsy and laboured joke and they don't do much with it. Can you guess who Loveby is? Also, she takes the Pure Heart off us and gives us a key, which is not really a fair trade. Except ... But someone who was dressed in green has fallen in the sticks, who was just subjected to the same treatment that Mario was. So that's where Luigi ended up. So now we have a small dungeon that is part water level. And the puzzles here are okay, but they're only okay. And the best thing about them is that there aren't that many of them. Note how much shorter the 3D movements have to be in this section because of how much slower swimming is. At least with it being the mix of underwater and not, they can't throw any enemies at you. Now, there are loads of coins in here to get, but they're all really annoying, so I'm only going to get the ones that are available in 2D. And here we are. There we go. And Luigi's back to being himself. It's cute how keen he is to see us, though. And what Luigi has is high jump. And he parks here and says this looks like a job for Luigi, where there is no visible job for Luigi on screen. Because the job for Luigi is actually here. And then there's this section that more or less alternates between the two. That's the wrong way. But we still haven't found Loveby, so let's go and do that. And we did, of course, pass Loveby earlier. Haven't figured out how to get to the pipes that are in the back just there. But Luigi does make this section a lot faster. Provided I don't keep doing that, which is what I did a lot earlier when I was on my recce. Don't put me back. Ah. Anyway, here's a room that looks like it's full of awkward piranha flowers that are going to get in the way. But, ta-da! Anyway, this is Loveby, who has romantic dreams and doesn't like me very much. Okay, I like haha in thy face. There's some very confusing register though in that dialogue. Dang it. I do want to watch a speedrun of this game. I think that's the only engagement with it I actually want anymore. Just to see which methods of getting around are fastest for which purposes. Screw you, you jerk. And conveniently, for some reason, the Queen of Game Overs can restore the pure heart. And furthermore, our game isn't over, so we can be returned to, like, the actual living world, or whatever it is. Also, something that probably is a good thing for this game is that they haven't perpetuated the Luigi is a loser thing from the previous game, or at least not to the same degree. So conveniently, the prophecy is still being fulfilled. But there we go, and that's where I'm going to end it for this episode, because that's as good a rounding off point for that chapter and that Pure Heart as we're going to get.